Hi, Michaela Harris with Timberlake Marketing. I wanted to take time to make you this video today to show you what type of customers are out there looking for your services, where you're missing out on them, and what you can be doing to reach them. So there are actually several hundred, if not well over 1,000 people in your area looking for your services, especially if you venture on over into that Tampa area. There is almost 5,000 people in Tampa alone looking for pressure washing services each month. So overall, I just wanted to be able to give you some valuable tips on how to reach them. So first off, if I take a look at your website, overall, I think it looks really good. I love that you have all of these services listed out separately. That is super, super great. I think you did a really good job of being thorough with that. The next thing, it's really important to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words of good quality content on your homepage. So I do think you could stand to have a little bit more, just so that you're adding in enough of those major keywords, and I'll explain what those are in a moment. But they essentially tell Google and other search engines what your website is about and what types of searches that you need to show up for. And this is how you reach customers, by getting on the first page of Google. So 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and then you want to have about 500 to 750 words on your back pages. Now, your website structure should be set up based off what people are actually searching. If no one is searching for parking lot pressure washing, then it wouldn't be that helpful for you to have an entire page solely dedicated to parking lot pressure washing. Versus driveways, a lot of people do search for driveways. Not many people search the word soft wash, even though it is important. They just don't really technically know what it is, and they just think of it as pressure washing. So, of course, there are going to be different things that you could do on your website structure-wise, but it's really important to know what people are searching in order to know how to reach them and how to structure your website to do that. So if I take a look at what your website's doing for you right now, the answer is not very much. So right now, you're not getting any traffic per month visiting your website, really, and it's only finding about one keyword on your website, which means that search engines essentially just have no idea what to do with you, because they don't know what your website's about and they don't know where you need to show up. Essentially, those keywords are what tells it that. Your DR and your UR is how trustworthy and powerful your website is in the eyes of a search engine, and it's influenced by your backlinks. Now, this is likely due to a lack of backlinks, but good backlinks, 1,000 bad ones will be outdone by one good one. So you want to make sure your backlinks are strong, relevant, and powerful. They're basically just going to be a link back to your website. This is what's going to help tell Google that your website is powerful and that it's better than your competitors. Power equals trust in the eyes of a search engine. Now, the reason why this is important is because as a potential customer, if I was coming in and I was searching pressure washing Lakeland, Florida, this is what we call a buyer intent keyword. It is a service in a city, and it's a specific service you offer in a specific area that you offer in. Now, when someone's searching that, they're doing so with the intention of making a purchase of a product or hiring a company for a service. That's why they directly translate into potential customers. When someone does make that search, they're going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never make it to the second page of Google, and most won't even click more businesses. So you want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you in order for them to utilize your services. If they can't find you, they're not going to use you unless they know you by name, and that's few and far between. So how you get in the top 3 of maps is to make sure that you have more photos, reviews, and citations than your top competitors. Now, photos, it's better if they're original images and they're geotagged to where you took the picture, which would be in your service area, but any pictures are going to help. The next thing, you want to make sure you have more reviews than your competitors. Now, that's going to be something that happens over time. You do need, that's not something that you can force or get overnight. But it is important to make sure that your customers are reviewing you. And then the last thing would be citations. Now, citations are extremely important. They can function a lot like a backlink. Some of them allow you to put your URL, which makes them a backlink as well. But most importantly, you need to know that citations are anywhere online that lists your name, address, and phone number exactly as it appears on your Google business profile. Consistency is extremely important, so you want to make sure that you're keeping your name, address, and phone number the same across the board, so that Google can recognize one profile to the next as the same company and thus give you more power. Now, if I take a look at your top competitor, which for that search right there, which is this guy right here, lightning pressure washing, if I look at his website statistics and I take a look at the keywords that he's ranking for, this is what's going to tell me what you need to rank for. Now, this is just some of them. He's obviously not going to have all of them that you could if you serve a little bit different of an area than he does. But basically, you can look at all the keywords that your competitors are showing up for, find all the ones that are available to you, and then those are going to be the ones that you want to work towards. So pressure washing Lakeland, that one word alone has 600 searches a month, and he's getting 100 people visiting his site from that, which is crazy good. So pressure washing Florida, now this is a statewide keywords and they're not all going to be in your area, but that's 500 searches a month. Now pressure washing Lakeland FL, so just a little bit different. It's got the state abbreviation, 250 searches a month. Again, here's another one of those statewide keywords, Florida pressure washing, 500 searches a month. Pressure washing services Lakeland, 90 searches a month. And even better, I recently did some research for pressure washing in the Tampa area, and between Tampa, Clearwater, and St. Petersburg. Now I realize Clearwater and St. Petersburg is a little over an hour from you, so that may not be technically in your area, but there's about 1,000 between Clearwater and St. Petersburg. There is about 4,000 in Tampa alone. 4,000 searches a month of people that are looking for your services. Now, if you were at the top of all of those searches, if you were at the top of all of those keywords, then you could be reaching 5,000 plus people every single month that could be visiting your site before they visit competitors, and that's going to mean exponential growth for your company. So I really hope this video was helpful to you. I apologize it took a little longer than I intended, but I really hope that this information was helpful. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I really am passionate about helping business owners. I would love to hear from you, even if it is just for a little bit of feedback. So ultimately, I really hope this helps. Thanks, and have a good rest of your day.